Hello there and welcome back to my channel. We got 4 songs to go from Festival de Canção and I figured we're gonna get through those final ones as well here in the coming few hours, I guess. I'll try and post all of them today. I know we got some songs from United Kingdom and Israel, but I'm just so much in the mood for Festival de Canção. I'm so excited about it that I just want to finish up listening through all of the songs before the final actually takes place on Saturday. So the one that we will listen to in this video is called Endless World, which might be the first title we've had in English. No, we had one earlier as well, the Good Night one, I think. But yeah, there have been a lot of titles in Portuguese. Let's see what language they actually sing in. But it's by a group called Neon Soho. I assume it's a group because I see 3 people on the screen right now. But yeah, we'll figure out what this one is all about, and I'm excited to just listen to it and enjoy the rest of this Portuguese final.
It all begins with a riddle. I hear the sound of a million voices.
I like how they use suspense here in the opening. It's so slowly moving forward. Nice little dynamic, distinct sounds in the percussion there. Filtered out massively. There's a great sound design to this so far. I like how filtered out everything is. It's like has a lot of like static inputs of electronica. So a little like a chaotic vocal arrangement in the back as well, but it's filtered out so much that it doesn't really take over too much. These pads are like sweeping all over the place as well. It becomes very lively instrumentally. The verse doesn't really offer too much energy here. I figured maybe we could have actually kept it going here. Trying to build up a little bit here again with the kick coming in constantly instead. Nice vocal layering there. I like those harmonies a lot. It's an effective input. There's a nice flow to this altogether. It's a nice little descending melody there and vocal effects, and leading into this just massive synths of just basically noise. It's quite intriguing. Yeah, that's pretty effective. I like the energy that's being contributed or distributed here in the final chorus. Pretty well arranged. Some massive notes to kind of finish the song with, I think.
Just to satisfy my ego.
I like how it's like filtered towards being more and more authentic there in the vocal style. Like they filter out the basically effect work on the vocals there in the final little few lines. I think this is just a song that a lot of like everything that's really been put into it all work in cohesion to create this very sound experience, because it's a song that has its own world to it, and it's absolutely like all of the sounds that have been put into this all fit the theme and the world that the song really constructs basically, and I think that's really effective. I think there's been a lot of attention to detail here in really making sure that everything sounds like it's working in unison basically, in progressing the song forward. I think the sound design is actually really great. I love these like noisy synths that are just scattered throughout, and how they fade in and out and they become loud, and then they kind of highlight more restrained segments. How that also works with just massive pads of flowing, like free flowing kind of elements in them. It's very lively in that case. It's kind of like being wrapped inside a little storm per se. And then you have these really distinct percussive hits. It's a sound design on the percussion throughout here, which is really tangible, I'd say. And I think it's quite enjoyable. Also, like stage layout works really well within this whole world as well. I think the lighting's pretty great. A lot of use on shadows. Some of the shots in here look really great with this particular lighting, and also like this little playful, I guess, attire that they got going for them, especially the singer here. What I feel like maybe the song is missing a little bit is like actually like a melodic impact, I'd say. Maybe you could actually consider this chorus to be pretty memorable. I mean, it has it has an input of that, but it's not something that really clicked with me. I don't think I will go around humming this one too much. And I get it, it's not a song that maybe is like reliant on its chorus. It's more reliant on the soundscape and the world building. But at the same time, there's not really something that I really find myself returning to in this one, at the moment at least. It kind of progressed, it had its own unique instrumentation and arrangement to it, but songwriting wise, the melodic writing and basically like chord intervals and such didn't really spark an interest with me. It felt a little bare bones. I think that it didn't really like show these like a certain type of flavor to fit the rest of the song. It feels like the vocal side of things became very much the like a secondary focus within it, and it's fine. Like it doesn't have to be the primary focus. It shouldn't be in a world like this, but I feel like it was way too put in the back and just kind of overshadowed by everything going on instrumentally. And when there's not really like too much melodic variation in the instrumental either, there's a lot of like dynamic variation and rhythmic such in the instrumental, but maybe not melodically. And I think there's something just kind of missing there to really engage me in the listening experience. I think when you watch it, it's enjoyable. It's really just kind of intriguing and interesting, and you want to see where it's going, and you really enjoy it for what it is. But when I see that it's over, maybe I'm just getting too harsh because it's such a strong selection. But when it's over, it's not something that I would see myself really returning to and wanting to hear again, like many other songs in this selection. And that could be a subjective thing, but I think there's absolutely like a lack of this memorable melodic input in this one. And regardless of these vocal show-off segments there at the end with the long notes, it's not something that vocally really clicked with me. And not like instrumentally in terms of melody either, to be completely honest. But I like the sound design a lot. I like the world building here. Staging layouts looks great. So a lot of strengths, but maybe not my personal favorite within the selection. But it's nice to have in here. I think all of the songs do a pretty like justified reason to be a part of this selection. But this is probably not the one that I would most likely cheer for on Saturday. However, that might be the case for you. Maybe this is the one that you're cheering for, and please let me know if it is. And tell me what's your favorite part about this song in that case. I hope that you will join me for the remaining 3 videos as well. We got 3 of them left, and the next one will drop soon, so be on the lookout for that. Until then, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.